This house has a lot to do with the prior house, but the client for the AR house knows very well the other house. They practically wanted the same house, but the program was very different. I mean, we're talking about a family of 5 with very specific needs, like the cooking was very important, but the other house was always in their mindset. There are certain things about this house I really like. I'm looking at an image from the courtyard, but there's a part of this house that I really hate, and that also happens. I always thought this house had to be smaller for its proportion on the site, and for me it has a third level, which it didn't have to have. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting more. I'm shifting in my perspective of what a house and the city should be. And right now, I'm going through this phase where I just want to make things smaller, in order to think more about the outside space and not the inside space. Having said this, the landscape is also, as you can see, very important. It's everywhere. It's an L-shaped plan, which somebody once told me, a professor once told me, that you should be able to resolve an L-shaped plan. That's one of the architect's goals. So I think we did a good job here on resolving this. We look at it and it's, I always wanted to be 2 stories, but it really, in reality, is a 4-story house. There's a level you don't really see, which is the service level. There's a service quarters, a laundry, a storage, a mechanical, which is a big house. And I mean, it's a big part of the house, and it's almost underground. It has a light well, a very big light well, and it's a lovely space, but it's huge. Just to give you an idea, this house is 550 square meters. The last house we saw is 400. So we're talking about more than almost a 40% increase. And the site is a little bigger, but it's not a lot bigger. So we had to put more in less, and that's important. That's very important, because you have to think of it differently, and that was something that was very hard to achieve and convince the clients. I'm very good friends with these clients, but it was hard to convince them to forget about the other clients.